Most of us are living our lives on autopilot. As technology advances and we get new screens and forms of dopamine to distract ourselves with, it's becoming easier and easier to hide from reality and let other people make decisions for us. But you'll never accomplish anything or build confidence if you're stuck on this autopilot mode. And to break out of it, you have to learn to be intentional and start living with purpose. This can benefit you in so many ways, but most importantly, you'll accomplish the things that you want rather than what everyone else wants for you. The world isn't raising people who make their own decisions anymore, it's raising people who can be controlled. The sooner you free yourself and take back control over your decision making, the faster you'll see results. So let's get started. The first step to being intentional is to stop only living to fill time. Let's say you had 2 hours of free time right now. What would you do with it? Most people would just pull out their phone and start scrolling, or boot up a game, or something else that just fills up time and has no real benefit. Even if there's nothing you actively need to do, there are probably better things you could do. So don't think about what will give you pleasure and satisfaction in the moment, think about what will give you satisfaction an hour from now, or a week from now, or a year from now. Scrolling will entertain you until you get up and realize you've wasted time and have nothing to show for it. In the meantime, you could have been hanging out with friends, reading something useful, exercising, or working on a project. Live to use time, not just to fill it. The second step is to make deliberate choices. Not out of impulse, not out of habit, but out of free will. Remember earlier when I said most people would pull out their phones if given free time? Well, you probably do that without even realizing it, because it's a habit. Whenever you have some downtime, your brain automatically tells you it's phone time. If you can break these habits, you'll be on the road to being more intentional. This is what leads to deliberate choices. You stop living your life enslaved by your brain's impulses and instead start living in the moment, making decisions for yourself. This can also be quite difficult to break, but with some discipline, you can retrain your brain to not reach for dopamine triggers so easily. Try putting your phone on the other side of the room where you can't reach it, or remove an app from your home screen if it causes you to waste time. If you recognize a trigger that typically starts you on a path to filling time with emptiness, you need to find a way to remove it from your life and break your habits. The third step to being more intentional is to set goals. If you don't have an endpoint for what you're trying to do, it'll be tricky to keep yourself motivated. That's why it helps so much to have goals to strive for. Otherwise, you'll be aimless, struggling to find any order or reasoning to anything you're doing. If you've been living your entire life on autopilot, set small goals to get yourself started in being more intentional. Maybe your goal can be to finish a small video or project, meet up with friends once a week, or work out every other day. Once you've achieved one thing, find something else to keep you going and make good use of your time. Now, all this may sound great, but it probably also sounds daunting to give up enjoyment and entertainment. Well, the best part is you can still accomplish things and be intentional while giving yourself downtime to rest and relax. Like, instead of scrolling, you could watch a long-form video that'll teach you about something you're interested in. Instead of playing a game that absorbs hours of your life and doesn't benefit you, find a game that respects your time and enlightens you. There are probably entertainment sources that are bringing pain or wasting time in the long run, and these need to be cut out of your life. For example, I used to spend hours playing Valorant. I didn't feel happy playing it, I wasn't very good at it, and it didn't teach me anything valuable about the world. And yet it had me hooked and it took up such a large portion of my life. Over the past several months, I've started using my spare time to play games like Persona and Stardew Valley instead. These are games that do make me happy and show me new perspectives to things like time management and relationships. All this to say, people need entertainment, but it can come from much more constructive and intentional forms than just mindless scrolling or gaming addictions. So overall, if you find yourself living on autopilot, this is what you need to do. You need to live with purpose, using time rather than filling it. You need to make deliberate choices, keeping control and discipline over the way you live, and you need to set goals, big or small, and let them guide you to following things that will actually benefit you. Finally, you need to restructure your entertainment, cutting out addictive or harmful media, and instead consuming beneficial entertainment. All these things will help you take back control of your life, but it takes discipline. Tons of people are going to watch this video, but only a few will actually make a change. Be the one who makes that change. Control your time, don't let it control you. Thanks for watching, and see you later.